There we go. Hey, Rob Smith here. I'm not sure if I'm live or not. All right. Sorry. Bit late. There's a Frank Colas who's running for CFO here, and he wears a weird beard and kind of a wacky guy. Uh, but our current CFO is just rotten. But this guy really isn't up for it. But who knows? Let's see what happens. No telling. All right, so let's do this. I've got a pen.
But who knows?
Oh, there we go. Sounds going. Hey,
All right,
hey,
so
little
let's do
monkeys. Holy, there sounds on. Let's see. Happy July 1st. This is the first time I've been able to do a rabbit in a very long time, and I'm glad to be able to do that. Because now, what to do with a rabbit? Wow, I'm moving stuff. I'm moving so much stuff right now. It's making me crazy. What is that doing open? Oh, I didn't know that was up. Okay, so let me get rid of some stuff here. All right, hope all's well. And what should I draw? Rabbit. I'm moving. It's on my mind. Books, lots of books. Oh, I should have something to share. Shouldn't be hard. Should be able to reach right over here. Pull a book out. Well, here's one. No, that's not there. Here it is. Yeah. Oh boy, this is heavy. I got this. About a year ago. It's a collection of Al Williamson. It's very heavy. It's Atlas Artist Edition #2. This is all the work of Al Williamson. Fantastic work. I should do a bunny as a Western. Tom Olive here plays a lot of Western movies. Really got me thinking about doing some Florida history books. Hey, Shay White. Rabbit. Over there in the UK, 5 hours later than we are here. But Al Williamson was an amazing... This is early work. His later work is phenomenal. Just phenomenal. But this is a collection of his early work for this comic company called Atlas. He later went on to do incredible... Look him up. Incredible comic strips and everything. He was just incredible. He went on to work on with DC and comic books and extraordinary work. This is what I love, the black and white. That's what I like, black and white. Nice work. Anyway, I've got this boxed. I don't think I'm taking it with me because I don't plan to be gone too long. If I am gone longer, I'll come back and get it, I think. Look at that kitty. Very well done kitty. Kitties are hard for folks to do for some reason. Of course, you see me draw kitties all the time. Anyway, I'm sharing that. It's a heavy, this must be 10 pounds. Very heavy. I'll put it back. Right over here. It's, I forget how much it cost. I got it for a good price. Wow, okay, I didn't pay that much for it. It's $125 for that book, but I think I got it for half that. Maybe even half that. Oh, I knocked this over, sorry. All right, Rabbit, maybe a Western, huh? A rabbit playing the role of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Now, what is it with you and all the fairy, the dancing stuff and the twirls and all? Is there a... Yeah, it's a great book, $125. Of course, I don't know how that translates. It'd be almost 300 pounds, I guess. Nearly that. And I forget how I got it. I think I only spent $50 for it. I don't think I spent that much. Very good book. Very, very nice. Now I'm thinking, why am I not taking it with me when I move here? I like that of the Western. So is there a reason why you're always drawing dancing this and dancing that? I guess you're a lady. Ooh. And Tom should be coming back here soon. Well, Tom won't be here if I continue doing these lives. If all goes as planned, etc., etc. Very strong possibility I'm going to have some artwork available for sale. But I don't know. Things always seem to fall apart with me. What is that new pen? And I sure need some luck, or prayers, or anything else you'll come up with. Okay. You gonna tell us why you do all the dancing for? And that's good to have a theme. I'm just curious if there's something to it. Do you dance yourself? I haven't figured out if this is a good guy or bad guy. We'll see. I don't know. I hope when I settle again. Wow, I guess it's the second time moving this year. Hmm. What a mess things have been. Tomorrow I'm heading over to Dade City, Florida. We're riding our cayuses down there. We're heading to a bookstore. I'm dropping off a bunch of books. Wow, I'm changing this, how I'm doing this as I draw, which happens when you're penciling usually. I don't see White doing a drawing with a gun. I may be wrong. I would learn more. I kind of wish I learned more about guns, but then there are people who wish I'd stop learning about as much as I've learned about it. I admit I know a lot of stuff. There's some things I don't know. Anything that's human built, I ain't so hot with. Cars and the like. Which is one of the things I'm concerned about with this trip is that my car makes. Oh, I shouldn't have seen the Williamson stuff. It's got me thinking Williamson and details and all. I was thinking I was going to do stuff like this when I moved over this way, but I've not even been here 2 months. Just crossing 2 months. I love seeing ballets, and I got good. You a big fan of Wagner? I am. Should do Siegfried and Brunhild dancing. Of course, I could do that too. I think I did. When I was at the Kubert School, I did a bunch of Wagner drawings. Of course, that was 40 odd years ago, and I've never done it again. I don't think. I think I've never done that. Oh, I better make sure I got to run over to a hospital here in a little bit. About the time when I get done here, I got to run over to my storage room, and I got to run over to the hospital. I'm gonna put his fluffy tail back here. That'll make it really ridiculous. I don't know why I don't like that. Put the fluffy tail over there. I was hoping y'all have. Well, I should be glad there hasn't been a PM vote because that would just add to distractions I don't need right now. We got our own elections going on here. Actually, that was a delay I had getting on here was because I got a call about, are you going to vote on August 18th? Of course, they don't know who I am, but it just irritates me that the call came from folks who should know who I am. I'm pretty active in things. And where I'm going, I've not been so active. It'll be something new to be out there. But I've already trying to arrange that I'm going to do these live videos there, making sure we got internet, amongst other things. Not checking voice. What's happening? This cowboy rabbit is looking amazing in the drawing. Perfect Western. Well, thank you. I'm looking at you look at folks like Williamson, or I've got, you've seen I've got all kinds of collections of illustration work. It does influence. I mean, this even the pose is influenced by just even flipping through Williamson's work. I think Williamson's probably best known. He did the early inking, I believe, only the first Star Wars comic books. That was all Williamson's. And they had no idea. They had no idea Star Wars was going to be anything. I believe it was dumped on him because I think Carmen Infantino penciled it, and they needed someone to ink it, and he was sitting around not doing anything, so they popped it to him because he was getting into retirement mode at that point. And it turned out they are now very expensive comic books, in fact, and very well drawn because of how good Williamson was. But that's why it's important. I mean, people wonder why I'm asking you about the dancing. Why do I draw Florida? Because that's my thing, is to draw. I know so much about it. In fact, I was asked to come give a talk coming up in July here in the area, and I can't because I won't be living here or even nearby. I'll be many hours away. I feel bad. I'd love to come give a talk. And that Florida Authors event I was at, see, I'm not good drawing guns. I remember one of my teachers was a fellow named Joe Kubert, and Joe was not a pro gun guy, but wow, he knew how to draw them. I've drawn them, tried drawing realistically, and I just have problems like drawing cars and all. I can draw these, well, as White does, anamorphic. But trying to draw machines, not good at that. Okay. Yeah, a store of artwork for a long time. First on my website that no longer exists. Then over at, I dovetailed it with a store over at Square, and then, oh, give me, that got hacked. That got hacked too. So today I was re-signing up for Square for the first time. I was with them since 2000, about 17, 18 years. Rabbit. Wishing everyone good luck for what it's worth. As I have rabbits shot by other rabbits. Why I gave him gloves for? I can start drawing all kinds of background stuff, but maybe I should just leave it alone and just go with it as it is. I have something else I need to do real quickly. Tomorrow we're going to do a Friday. Oh, let's try to have all day tomorrow, too. Today is 7-1, Rabbit Rabbit. July 1st here in Florida. It means we're getting a little closer to cooler weather. Still 2.5, 3 months away, but all right, we'll take it. These hundreds. Wow. Especially when you're moving. Okay. I thought I'd go ahead and at least get the start. I thought I got the paper out. Here it is. My friend, no relation, Bridget Smith, has had a birthday. I think it was yesterday. We're going to surprise her with a little birthday thing. She wouldn't be found on here. In fact, I think she's working. I know she's working. She'll be working soon. Not now, but she's probably getting ready. Um, we're going to surprise her with a little birthday thing on Friday. And guess who's doing a card for her? You bet. Not me. I'm a mean, rotten person. I wouldn't do stuff like that. Were you kidding me? Is he still doing it? Still doing the live? I don't know what he's doing. Hold, give me just a second to try to get over here to. Whoop. There she is. See to find a picture. Now here I'm going to need a pencil. I'm going to need a pencil. That's one thing I don't have is a pencil. I have these great containers. I showed them before, full of. I have one container full of pencils. I think is, if I just reach in here, that makes it so easy. I find the pencils. Just quickly pencil out a little birthday thing. Well, here comes Tom. Oh, let's start it. And as soon as I'm done here, I'm off to the storage room. There. Doggy, doggy. Okay, I'm going to do a quick little happy birthday. I'll show Bridget Smith runs around like crazy everywhere. Find a picture of her. There we go. Here's a good picture. So I'll just take this one. I don't know how much you can see this. I'm using a regular number 2. I noticed Neil Adams, watching him do lives, when he did lives, the last part of his live. Because he was using a number 2 pencil. I was shocked. I put all this money in mechanical pencils the last 40 years, and I like mechanical pencils, but the hell, I found I've got hundreds of these. Look at that. I don't even know where I got this from. The number 2, 690. I can't even read it. Look. Something within 30 seconds. I have no idea what that is. Could be a cleaning store for all I know. Actually, I get Tom to sign it. I'm sorry, I can't show you the picture of the person I'm drawing. Have to trust that I know what I'm doing here. I admit, in this hurry-scurry position I'm in right now, I'm not drawing like I usually do. I'm fit to be tied. I'm doing what I can. It's a lot more sketchy. Might notice the difference from what I used to do. Hopefully, the new location, I'll calm down and do better drawings. I'm sorry I'm doing this. Tomorrow I'll be on the road. I'll try to do a video while I'm on the road. She's running for school board. There we go. See, now here's the design part of it. I don't know when I'll do a live next. I really don't. I'll probably do one Sunday. That may be the last one before I move. I would say it will be, but I keep getting surprises. I hate surprises. Here. Whoops. I'm going to ink it real quick. Just going to need this picture someplace. Oh, there we go. Come back here. Okay. No, I opened the wrong thing, wrong place. I move that, do that. There we go. I'm going to add color to this. Actually, my kind of sketchy approach here kind of works, and it's trying to show speed. I think I'm gonna not. I'm gonna keep our hands open. Let's put him in a fist. And again, she's no relation. Running for school board. All right. Birth. To watch it on my spell. My head's it's considering so many things right now. I don't know what time. 7:33. I'll stop. I'm not. I'm going to color this, but not right now. I've got to go do some things real quick. I need it done for tomorrow or for Friday. Oh, if you are Neil Adams fan, Neil Adams, the daughters are live now. They went live 3 minutes ago with Adams items. We got one lost in the mail, it looks like again. It's not their fault. It's U.S. Postal Service. Can't do a thing. All right, well, hopefully that's okay. Not a lot of room for signatures, but it'll do. And I'll erase that. I do that now. One of the neat things with these trays to supplies faster than I've ever been able to. Okay. And however, my watercolor box is not right beside me. It's underneath other boxes. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Worst comes to worst, it's black and white. Okay. All right. Well, Rabbit for July 1st. Oh, I haven't been over at the live feed. Okay, goodbye. White's probably already left. Okay. So a little Rabbit shooting bunnies. And happy birthday to Bridget Smith. She'll get this on Friday. We're going to surprise her. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all later. Rob Smith here. I may go live again, but probably not till Sunday. I might try to sneak in Saturday. We'll see. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I plan on doing more sped up ones and posting more artwork. It's just I'm in the midst of moving and may not get to all of it till I get to wherever it is I'm going. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Robert Smith calling. Rob Smith here. Bye. Good night. Good night.